Hi everybody, I'm Amelia Gardner, Career Development Coordinator, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to create a resume with Optimal Resume. We'll start by sharing my screen and showing you how to get there. So to access Optimal Resume, you go through Handshake, you'll go to our Career Center, Resources, and then you search Optimal Resume. Once you're on the website, you'll be given the option to either be a new user or log in. If you've never used Optimal Resume before, select New User and sign up with your Berea email. If you've logged in before, then you can go ahead and log into your account. Once you log into your account, you're brought to the Document Center where you can either create a resume, create a cover letter, practice interviews, or create a website. We're going to focus on the resume creation today because the letters and website follow closely after that, and then interviewing is actually a different website called Skills First. So you can look for a resource chat on that as well. We're going to create a new resume, and you can name your resume whatever you want. I'll name it my senior year resume 2 because I've already created one named that before. And then once you create your name, you're given the option to start your resume from 3 different ways. You could either browse samples. That means you're looking at resumes full of someone else's information and you insert your own. You can look at section sets, which are just headers for your resume, or you can start completely from scratch. Looking at samples is usually the most popular, so we'll do it that way today. There are samples for just about every industry you could think of. Let's do an example for accounting. So as a student, you're typically entry level in your experience level. Here is a resume for an early career accountant, so I'll go ahead and select that. And once you select your sample, it automatically inputs whatever contact information you put when you signed up for the website. You can edit this based on your resume though. Say you want one employer to contact you at your home address, you want a different employer to contact you at your SIPO, you can change that based on the resume. So here you can also update any information. This is a free text box. You could change this to be bold or no italics, anything you want to do there. They have it set up in a way that looks typical for an accountant resume. So sometimes you can leave it, but if it's something that you don't like, you can change it up. So this is maybe a Bachelor of Science in Accounting from Berea College. And you can change that whole thing. Now say you don't want related coursework here, you can change that and just delete it. If you wanted to add a section such as leadership, maybe you have leadership experience, you can add leadership here and add your experience below. There are a bunch of resume tips here, resume samples, pretty much anything you could think of. And you can also reorder your resume here. If you're wanting to change how your resume looks, you can go up here to Style Resume. And then there are custom styles. I really like the Douglas style. You can click Apply. But maybe something I don't like about the Douglas style is this really thick line here. I want that to be less so. So I can make it a dashed line here. So you can have pre-styles, you can change it on your own, you can change the fonts. It is all up to you. You can also use spell check, which is really important. And you can also show the history. Maybe you deleted a section you didn't mean to delete. You can find that still. When you are ready for your resume to be reviewed, you go to the Review Center here. And you click Review Group, send it to our office. You can pick who you want to review it, or you can leave that blank. And you can also send us a message, maybe the job that you're applying for. A link to the job description is really helpful for your reviewer to be able to review your resume. And then you submit it. When it is finished being reviewed, it will show up in your document center with like a green check mark and all of our comments on it for you to work on. You can also download your resume It's important to download your resume as a Word document first and then export it to a PDF. If you download a PDF from this website, it may have some spacing issues. So always download a Word document and then export it from the Word document. Going back to the Document Center, you can see you can also create cover letters in the same manner that you create a resume, or you could create a website based on one of your resumes. You can also practice interviews, but we'll get to that in Skills First. So I look forward to reviewing your resumes and seeing the work that you do in Optimal Resume. Thanks.